Buenos dias,
Hola.
or buenos tardes. It's about 7 o'clock. Oh, yeah, about 7 o'clock, heading to dinner. Anyway, today we did a shorter stint from
Villa de Franca
Villa de
to
Franca.
Vega de Vacarce.
Yeah, it's probably not how you pronounce it. We
I
don't
know.
have it in front of us. And we are a couple kilometers away from Osobrero, so tomorrow morning we're going to get up early and tackle that. Here's our place that we're staying at. There.
To Casa Rural.
And look at that freeway above us. Whoa! Look at that thing. It's not very loud, but man, thank God they don't have earthquakes here. So anyway, heading to the terrain today was really, really easy. Would you say a lot of roads?
Just a slow, gradual.
Just a lot of
Road.
road, street on. A lot of asphalt. I don't think
Almost
there were
the
any.
whole thing was asphalt.
Yeah, almost the whole thing's asphalt. And we're finding that more and more of the trek is on asphalt. And it's really, really hard on your feet. And it's amazing if you can find just a little bit of dirt, the amount of cushion and relief on your knees and ankles, etc., even if you're in super shape or not, is a welcome.
Today also some of the concrete, because it was on the side of a freeway, was cambered, so it was harsh on your ankles because you're tilted the whole time. So that was kind of a bummer. Then we got to our urban Casa Royale. Casa Rural. And unfortunately, they have this beautiful kitchen, but they won't let you use it.
Which is a first. I've never heard of it.
So I was expecting to have a nice Casa Rural experience and be able to cook and spend the night inside, clean our house, and just kind of relax, but that didn't happen. So here we are on our way to dinner.
So all in all, we were able to sit by a little river down by an albergue, which was very nice. I was able to soak my feet and read my book. Marcia was able to get caught up on your blog. My notes to date are still on day one, so I haven't even started that, unfortunately. And tomorrow we're going to hit the hill. We hear it's really, really hard. They offer a horse ride if you want, but I think we're going to go the old-fashioned way and walk it. Hola, buenos tardes. So a lot of pilgrims have walked by since we got here at 11 o'clock. We really had nothing to do but just hang out and let the body mend itself.
Which was probably a really good thing in hindsight.
And I think that is going to be the Osobrero area. We got to climb over those hills, all in about 10 or 12 kilometers. They say it's really tough, and going down is really tough as well. So,
we'll film some of it tomorrow.
Yeah. So lessons learned today are?
Go a little further. That's what I would say. Go a little further. I think we stopped short, and I think that was not a great idea, but we didn't know.
However, in retrospect, tomorrow, it's probably a really, really good idea. The ways on the Camino here, things happen for a reason. So, gonna go eat. Catch you later.
Bye.
You can see the remains of the castle sitting there up on top of the hill. We just got done with dinner, or whatever they call it here. And
typical pilgrim's menu.
Yeah, typical pilgrim's menu, which is 3 courses. A first, which is like salad or spaghetti or whatever, and a second, which is the more substantial course, and then dessert. And you really can't beat it. It's been offered, ever since France, really. Called the Pilgrim's Meal. It ranges from, today was $8.50, and I thought that was overpriced for that.
We've had up to like 11.
Or 11 or 12, but it ranges from really 10 to 11.
And you get bread, wine, or water, and the dessert. So the wine, they give you a full bottle for 2 people, so that you can't beat that.
And in some locations, you if you finished your wine, they'd plop another bottle on your table. So
which was awesome.
Yeah, so you really can't beat it. If you order on the menu, you pay 3 times as much. You end up eating really the same kind of food. And in some of these locations, they've actually asked for proof of the pilgrim's credential to make sure that you're a pilgrim, because I'm sure they're just not making much money. But tonight was a 6, a 5,
6.
Average. Some of the good stuff is in France, and it seems to be getting better as we get towards the outer skirts, towards Santiago. Yeah, it's good. It seems to be everything you need for a tired body. You get your pastas, and then you get your proteins, and then you get the wine to kill the pain, and forget what you've done that day, so you remember to go and try again tomorrow. Which seems to be working because we're on, I don't know, day 75 or no?
No, day 26.
26, 27 or something like that. It's funny, you'll lose track of time in a weird way. You just flat out don't remember what
city was that in?
Yeah, or how long you've been gone, and maybe that's what they're putting in the wine or the quantity, I'm not sure. So anyway, all is good. Something I wish I would have known, and I'm glad I know now, is the tipping here in all of France or Spain, and that is there isn't any. They say that if the service is superb, let's say your bill's €9.60, you'd leave a 10 and you round up and leave the change. But you go to a bar, you don't tip. Like in America, if you leave 15%, they hunt you down and they burn your house down to 20% or so. Here,
it's all built into the bill, apparently.
Yeah, so
they say.
And that's just the way it is. So tomorrow we're going to go hit El Sombrero. We hear it's really tough, so we're getting our hydration down by drinking a lot of red wine and bringing some bananas and some of what they call Aquarius.
Powerade. No, it's Powerade today.
Powerade. No, today's Powerade.
But we do have Aquarius often, and that's by Coca-Cola.
And it's the same thing. It's
same thing.
More of a hydration drink. And yeah, so they offer, you can actually take a horse up to the top. We have no reservations for really one of the first times, so we're going to pack all our stuff and hump it up the hill and see where we get. But yeah, get to sleep early, try to get 8 or 9 in, which is totally uncommon.
Because it's still light till like 10:30, 11.
Yeah, it's what, 9 now?
No, it's like 8.
No, we sat down at 7:30, so it's probably 8:30. And it's got to be 85.
8:03, baby.
8:03, she wins. 8:03, it's still
Yay.
really hot. The sun is still there, and if you stand in the sun,
hot.
you immediately start to bake.
Spain is funny. It's cold until about 10 a.m. And then I swear to you, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter until at least 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it gets a little bit cooler and a little bit cooler. But the heat of the day doesn't really happen here until like
2.
4.
Well, 2 to 5,
like,
they say.
Oh, it's so hot.
Once 2 rolls around, that sun just lights you on fire. And make sure you have sunblock, lots of it, because you'll sweat that off and you want to put some more on. And there's usually quite a few fonts to fill your water, but you gotta make sure that you have water with you. Because when you don't and you're in the sun, we know several people who have been, Paolo, as a matter of fact, was dehydrated, and Dan, almost sunstroke, not sunstroke, what is it, sun sickness, heat sickness, just overwhelmed, and they don't know what to do because they ran out of water. So you just make sure you at least keep a good solid liter with you at all times. When it gets to half, you see a font, fill it up. And yeah, it's all good. We will catch you tomorrow on the hill and see where that leads us.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Yeah, well, we just left you a few minutes ago in the heat while being boiled at 8 o'clock, but we're in this beautiful little setting in the backyard of an albergue that we're not at, which is shaded and lots of greenery and some people hanging out, and this little river I think I'd mentioned earlier, and these boots that are about to come off, and our hydration. There's our hydration right there. So
Jokingly.
for €4 we got a chilled bottle of red something, and yeah. So anyway, we'll check in with you again tomorrow. See ya.